Calibration. Loading all the things. Yeah. This is one of the reasons I use my nice camera. Because hell yeah. You can still see
we're loading all the things, yeah.
Way too powerful. I don't know what that was.
All right. Steribot's joined us.
So
let's see. What else we got? What else we got going on?
Super close to the camera. Hi.
Load that up.
Hi guys.
Let's get this going. Oh, we got that going. Okay. Bam. Get that going. Load the game going. Play the trailer while we're getting ready. Oh, we got the wrong notes here. These are work notes. Oh, work notes.
We're doing fine. There's nothing.
Ooh, that is.
This is great.
I like that view. That's interesting. We definitely need to reset our positioning.
This is one of the reasons I use my nice camera. Because hell yeah, you can still see him just fine. Rusty Robot would be.
Let's pop up the YouTube while we're here. Bam. VODs. I have not had a chance to do anything this week,
I don't know
though.
what that was. Why are we zooming in so close? He says as he zooms in.
Oh man, there's a light like right there.
Hi guys.
Do we not have arms? Oh, we don't have arms. We gotta load up all the trackers.
You'll be okay.
Oh my goodness.
Don't worry.
Where's dev? Let's do dev.
Testing.
Bam. Dev. While we're getting ready anyways. Why is our tracking is really delayed? That is interesting. Bomb. Yeah, we're loading everything up anyways. There we go. Hello, everybody. Yeah, we got to get the trackers going. This is our starting soon screen for now. Getting a little bit of a late start. Man, I got to close like all the apps. Hop back up on the Wi-Fi so I can load up my trackers. Make sure I power on the trackers. Power on my shortcuts. Man, everything needs to be powered on, doesn't it? You know what? We're going to hide this guy for now. Oh, that's why. That's what light that is. So we can put it down here if we wanted. That's kind of funny. We'll just lock it right here for a bit. We're using the other light. I have to fix that. That's why this is a just chatting. Oh boy. Okay. Phone's restarted. Phone's loading. Let's grab our Twitch stuff. As is tradition, we are doing this live. Because that's just how we roll. Yes, and now I've heard myself say that. It's always interesting when there's like a 2-second delay. Bump. Big card, little card, big card, little card. All right. Let's go over here. Bump. Okay. Is that all of our bookkeeping? I think that's all of our bookkeeping. Yeah, why is our tracking just slightly delayed tonight? That is That is interesting. That is interesting that our tracking is just slightly delayed. Okay, so let's minimize that. We are going to be playing Voices of the Void. We are. but we are using... I'm going to have to make a build of this one of these days because there's quite a few new features. Few new features since my last build of the Rustyverse. Where is this camera? This camera. Drop cam. Drop cam. So the cool thing about the drop cam is it's dropped. It stays put. See? It can follow us around. I'm gonna have that be a toggle where it doesn't follow us. Oh, if I had my tracking all running. Let's get our tracking all running while we're gotta load it all up anyways. I'm kind of peering out behind here. Okay. Trackers. Trackers 1. Trackers 2. Yeah, look, isn't that neat? With hand tracking, you can see me actually messing around with the tracking. Hello. I'm hiding behind this shelving unit, behind these boxes. We need to load up one of these. Load that. Are we fully loaded? Good question. Good question. Okay. You are good. Resetting. There. There. See? The joys of tracking. Now I can peek. Hello. Yeah, we definitely for October we need to get the orange mode. The not so safe Rusty. Safe for work still, because I do still plan on being a wholesome feller. Hello. Oh, we're leaning a little bit. We gotta fix our posture. Where's Nick's to tell me that my posture's needs fixing? Why is our... I wonder if I must have dimmed the lights a little bit, because usually that's when the head's lagging. Okay. So, disable the drop cam. And now I believe we are in green screen mode. All right. Let's just go to game left. There we are. Hit a few settings that should be... There we go. I need to make a new set of default settings. I'm going to tie it to the teleporter. Here's what we see right now with the dev. Let's turn off spout. See? I've just dimmed all the lights. Ooh, you have this lovely area back here. Okay, let's I love this area. Yeah, this area is just great. No, not even this one. This one's the red room. It's literally just a little testing environment. See? Let's widescreen it way out. There. Oh, and that's where we are on the map. There's Giant Rusty. So the original office is behind me. Teleport again. Now we are in the hexagon area. These are just little testing areas because that's what this whole project is about. There you go. See, over here is the green screen area. Way over there is Giant Rusty. There's the old office. Right over here, the old office. There we go. There's my TED Talk area with my new shiny new logo. The factory is this dark area over here. And the void. Not Voices of the Void, mind you, but the void surrounds us. Man, this coloring disc looks great. Oh, and we do not have colliders. We do not have colliders yet. Okay, let's get back to the green screen area. Oh, the office, complete with stonks and profits. Copy machine, because I like this area. I like this area for just chatting, minus the cursor. It's a little annoying. There, got rid of the cursor. It's accursed. No, nothing. Okay. So now we can adjust the lighting. Still haven't hooked up the foot pedal, so it's not super super easy to adjust the lighting. But I do have this handy light meter bar. I'm adjusting the brightness of my camera light. In other words, the light that's attached to the camera that's in the screen, in the scene. There we go. Is that good? I think that's an appropriate amount. And then I'm adjusting because I am a little disjointed. I apologize. It's been a very long week. So if you look at the guy on the left, see that the light source appears to be moving around. See, now it's under, now it's above. That's because the light is tied to the main screen in the background. It's tied to this camera. So if I put it down here, you get that lovely spooky glow, which is perfect for Voices of the Void. Then I lock this camera, and we still get because the guy in the corner, the small Rusty, he is, that's a fixed camera that's outputting to OBS. Whereas the big screen is screen capture. And now we don't really need the screen capture at the moment. I like the spooky eyes for spooky games. There we go. Okay, and we can minimize that and bring up Voice of the Void. So let's go to the next scene. Perfect. I should turn the chaos fire back on. The chaos fire was great. Make sure I'm not muted and not, untalking to myself this whole time. All right. Oh, I dropped some frames earlier. Voices. Load that up, make sure it's on the correct screen. I'm not sure how people do this. I'm not sure how people stream this game with only one monitor. Maybe you have chat going on your phone or something? Because this program loves full screen, and I forget what the term is for it. Selfish full screen. We'll go with selfish full screen. It demands all of the attention. If I click back into it, let's go big. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, we are definitely making a copy from last time. That was an excellent place to end the night. Excellent place. Rusty 12. Let's go, Rusty 12. Get a little sip of water here before we start. Oh, I do not have I don't want you to hear me clearing my throat here. Let me load up my touch portal on my phone right here. So I currently have way too many phones in front of me. Phone count, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 phones. No, I love your software. I will not read it right now. I think I rated it already. Touch portal. It's like a stream deck for your phone. On your phone? With your phone? So I have an ancient Note, probably a Note 4. So it's got the little bit bigger screen, not nearly as big as the modern Galaxy Ultras or whatever. But it's nice, and it runs this very lightweight program. It has little buttons, just like a Elgato Stream Deck, but it is not, and that would be not giving enough credit if you just compare it like that. So here we go. Mute. There. See? You didn't even hear me clear my throat. Assuming it muted properly. Okay. I believe we've got all our pre-flight checks going. We had to run up here and... run down here to the basement and get everything going kind of last second. And I knew it would be a little bit of a tight squeeze. It's because long week, a little bit of family stuff tonight. And then I made it back just in time. Just in time. Here we go. The full screen experience. Every time. The physics. The physics every time. Okay, where did we leave off? We left off with we need to go to bed. And I did not. Oh, that is what is going on. What? Hold on. I am getting extremely delayed reaction here. Hold on. Let me check my system resources here. That was very odd. Oh, and also my tracking was being a little wonky to start off with. Okay, test, arm. No, this seems all right. Hold on, folks. We didn't have problems last time, even though we were running Rustyverse. But maybe we're having problems now. That would be sad. That'd be a little sad. So I'm going to keep an eye on my resources. OBS is using a whopping 2.4% of my CPU. And a little chunk of GPU for its part. Maybe it was just loading jitters. Okay, loading jitters. Maybe it had to handle the aftermath of everything that happened last time. And boy, did we have an everything that happened last time, didn't we? Oh, my garbage is everywhere. Where's a Roomba when you need it? I think I put the Broomba in the basement. I think I put the Broomba in the basement. Let's eat some oranges. We'll have to pick some more oranges too. Okay. Are you all ready for a nightmare? Because we haven't had one in a bit. Yes, no, we did have the extreme excitement of lovely tripod aliens stomping through the valley. I think they were helping. Because they didn't attack me for one. And then they also were hoovering up, I assume, the glowy wisps. Well. Something is happening. Something is happening. Let's go use the facilities. Get all the sleeps we can. Welcome inside. Space octopus. No, I have not seen space octopus. But we had some World of the Wars goodness going on last time. Some very World of very Wars. With the big old tripod alien, big robot thingies stomping on through. Oh, those is flicker lights. Seriously, fluorescents. No one needs them. Okay, we still have three racks of beef or whatever left over. Okay, so that's good at least. They are slowly disappearing. I'm hoping it's just hungry aliens and not the slabs of beef walking out on their own. You never seen the movie? Only the reference from Scary Movie. Wait, Scary Movie, or was it in Scary Movie, or did they have another one with? Because there were so many of those Scary Movie movies. I forget. Oh boy. Okay. So we don't have anything fishy there. Oh, I should have checked what time it was. It's not even midnight yet. downloading? We are completely downloaded. I guess we can take care of that while we're up. Just like real life, when you get insomnia, you get awoken, a little insomnia, you just turn on the computers and start getting back to work. Yep. This is too real for me right now. I think I gotta, yeah. All right, what do we got over here? Are you done? You're done. So let's grab this disc. Put you right there. Grab another one. Man, we are gonna be chock full of tape. Chock full of tapes to send back to the home base. They're gonna be, Dr. Bao's gonna be so pleased. Yeah, so the scary movies, I'm pretty sure. I mean, there were like Scary Movie, a couple of them. Epic Movie. So dumb. Ooh. Ooh. Stuff going on here. But yeah, I remember they did a War of the Worlds bit in one of them. Part of me wants to clean the windows here so I can see better out of them. And part of me really doesn't want the windows to be cleaned to see out of them. Oh, friends? Friends? Nope, this is Zoom. Oh yeah, we got friends. We got friends. Okay. Ooh, and we have enough homework to send back. So we woke up. We woke up in the morning. Hitting the gritty or something. I forget how the song goes. Okay, let's check our transformers. Usually that's... No, we got plenty of transformers right here. Plenty of power left. So that's not why we woke up. Our delivery drone's on its way in. Bring us tasty MREs. We can see it on camera now. Let's see, is it this one? Should be right there. Look it. Because I put a camera by the garage door. Hey, now we can see if anybody's messing with it too. I know the crate self-destructs. So there's that. Wow, this is a much improved camera over the previous ones. I'm just waiting for something to sneak up on me while I'm sitting here staring at the camera. While I'm playing on the computer. Okay, we got one of those, we got one of those. I do not know why we woke up. But something, oh, this one's tiny. Something definitely woke us up. Bing. Friend. Drone is friend. Delivery drone is friend. Drone is friend. Drone is life. Drone brings us freeze-dried meal and one of these data tapes every day. I'm gonna get a better look at these data tapes here. Oh, they are tapes. See, I've been calling them tapes and not drives. Just because they are tape-shaped. But yeah, there's little tape right in there, so I guess they are some kind of... Oh, yeah, there you go. If you can see this, you can see the magnetic tape, and you know, going between its little tape holders and stuff. So it actually is a drive tape. Old school, but sometimes old school is best school. Okay, let's play this mini game here. My favorite mini game. Ooh. Oh wow. I think I have enough upgrades with it now that it's not the worst. It's not the worst. It could definitely be worse. New school sucks, which is why no one talks about it. Them kids, right? At the new school. Oops, did I miss it? Oh, this one's gonna be really fussy, isn't it? Bam, let's get this tiny little asteroid or whatever. Check our email. Make sure no one walked off with our ATV yet. Ugh. Where? Email. You actually gotta click it. Daily task. You have failed your report. Yeah, we had some stuff going on. Giant space alien ship thingies. Wait, I took photos. Oh, wait, what? I think sometimes you need to take a photo in order for the photo thing to come back. But yeah, no one walked off with our ATV yet. Which proves we don't live in my neck of the woods. We take a photo for posterity here. Where's our camera? Watch this. Pleek. There. Yeah, because I sprung for a new camera. I was sad of not having my camera. There we go. Look at big friend. He just walking along. Everything with purple. Did I get a picture of him hoovering anything up? I didn't. He's walking over the base. Oh, here we are up in the radio tower. He's walking away and just walks off into the sunset. Dun, 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 dun. Good times, good times. I like this one. Oh, I'm up in the radio tower here too. We're gonna save this one. New friend. And we met William the Protector. I want to see, and also I don't want to go anywhere near William the Protector. He's up near S, or up behind S. I had not been there yet. I mean, I've been to S before. How many signals? 2 signals. Oh, we got way more than 2. Okay, what time is it? And we got a little bit of insomnia. We woke up before midnight. Doors get me sometimes. No? Okay. Oops. Why? Why did we wake up? I do wonder when the not-so-friendly aliens are coming. When they will be stopping by for a visit. I do wonder. Because I have seen that there are not-so-friendly aliens. But welcome in, Shadow. Welcome in. We were just reviewing photos from last stream on Wednesday. Very exciting. Very exciting. We had a lovely neighborhood, friendly neighborhood tripod friends come stomping through the valley, hoovering up, I think, the yellow wisps. Because he zapped at least 3 things. And there's no longer any wisps floating around in the, yeah, no longer any wisps floating around on the radar. They were not friendly. They liked, quite liked emptying me of my vital fluids and just spilling it on the ground. Yeet. Did we leave the Broomba in the basement? I could swear we left the Broomba in the basement. Or maybe one... No, that's pretty messy. Broomba. Broomba? Maybe supply room? Roomba? No. Roomba? Nope. Roomba? Oh. Did that do a thing? Or was I imagining that? You know, sometimes if I look away from the screen for a split second, like, was that a thing or was that an imagination? Oh. I don't like that. I do not like that at all. Well, our front door is broken. And that is problematic. That means something is amok. Amok? What do this is, you jerks? They did it again. They did it again. Guys. Can't keep using the same tricks on us. So they jimmied our front door so we would have to come through here. They are playing pranks on us. It's the second time they pulled the same prank. I bet the door looks just fine now. Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think they're mad that we locked them out. They haven't figured out our key cards yet. Okay, friend. How are you? Are you ready to start this wonderful day? Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. Okay, Blue. Let's trip over some paper aliens. Some toolboxes. I should staple one of those paper aliens to you. Send you on your mission. Beautiful day in the valley. We have a beautiful day in the valley. Let's see, where is... Got a camera. Oh, look at this wonderful shot right here. Just serene, peaceful. Nothing going on in a spooky way. I need to plug in a floodlight out here. I need to plug in a floodlight. Welcome in, Suba. We're here on peaceful cleanup duty day. We did get jump scared by some paper mache aliens that our neighborhood, our lovely neighbors decided to leave for us. I think they're upset I haven't brought them any shrimp in a while. Or cookies. I have not given them shrimp or cookies. What a terrible neighbor I am. Also, I need more food. Uchiaja. Friends. Come on now. Okay, today we're gonna lock that door. Everybody's stopping by to say hi here. And also, so is chat. Hello. We reviewed some footage from last time. Look, it's a beautiful morning in the valley. We're just here to harvest our oranges. Now that hopefully we're rid of glowy pests who want to empty our blood and spill it all over the ground. We got the lovely cleanup crew ready to assist me. On garbage day. Although I did say we would go do our satellite homework today, didn't I? Okay, let's see. Where is our lights? Where's the lights for here? There's our lights for here. Messy. Can we pick this thing up? No, we can definitely not pick up a filing cabinet. We're weak. We have the car keys. I found out what the car keys were. I looked it up. I did look it up. It's to find your ATV. It goes doot doot, which is actually super helpful. Ooh, I want this chair. I want this chair in the main room. But first. Hi Suba, hi Nex. Got your khakis? Hang in there. Okay, let's see. We want garbage bag rolls. Nice. Apparently I missed this whole room when I was on garbage cleanup duty. Duty. Ooh, a med kit. At some point, we must get damaged if we need a med kit. Metal chunk. Well, I know there are ways to get hurt. You can even have like radiation poisoning, which does not sound pleasant. Does not sound pleasant. Oh, no, I want to turn the light off. I want to turn the light off. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, you can type it. You can type it. That seems useful. There we go. Okay, and then we lock it. So no one, Fred, so no one gets any ideas. We can lock the doors. All right, let's stow some garbage bags and then let's go collect some signals. Signals? Hash codes. We should really make some more orange slices too, but the day is young. For other things we're gonna do. Other things we're gonna do. Other things we're gonna do. We have to get the hash codes for the satellites because that's kind of a big chunk of our job. Hey, Fred. We should see how far we can get with the orange slices here. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Oops, wrong button, wrong button. We're gonna order some food for the neighbors so we can stay on their good side. And so they don't jimmy my door anymore so I can get out the front door. Minor inconvenience. We had to restart one of the sections of our nuclear reactor, which created a strong... You know something, we'll try to fix it. But just in case it's just check the breakers on top of the tower. The drone oh, come on. Okay. Well, we're going to order stuff, but we might not get it. Shrimp. Let's get a shrimp pack. And, we get some cookies. I'm going to treat myself. Treat myself. How much is the coffee machine? Coffee. 200. Oh, we could buy the coffee machine. Coffee bag, 50. Being placed on a coffee machine to make coffee. We should just go for the quintuplet here. Quadruplet? We should buy a coffee machine that needs a coffee bag while eating a coffee bar on the coffee table. Big brain thinking. Big brain thinking. Can we afford all that? I think we can. We can just order. We can just get it. However, I think we do need to go take care of our drone. So the power surge is what messed up the front door somehow. Hopefully not permanently. That would be more than a minor inconvenience. Hey, Fred. Okay. We gotta go up there. Allegedly. I should have just checked the camera. I have a camera up there. That would definitely save time to... Yeah. So they had to restart their reactor and cause a surge. But they didn't notice the giant tripod roaming the countryside. Interesting. Nothing was wrong. Whee! Oh. I didn't check the sender. That email probably came in after the email probably came in while the front door got messed with. There we go. Okay, let me continue this thought here. Coffee bag, coffee maker, cookie, shrimps, cookie. Okay. So,
That email probably came in from the neighbors. We'll just call them the neighbors, the friendly cat aliens. They're like, oh, you need to go check the breaker on top of the tower. Oh, you can't go out your front door, though. Whoopsie. So they could play the prank on me with the paper mache aliens outside the door. That would be my guess. Okay, I need to... I have a request here from the family here. I gotta turn on someone's nightlight. Timer. Put the timer off a little bit. There. Home automation. Such a neat thing, isn't it? There we go. Okay. Where were we? We were save. We should save. Okay. Coffee. You need cups for... Oh, man. Sorry, Fred. My coffee. Could put it right there, I suppose. Then I don't need to actually go inside the building. That's intriguing. That's an intriguing thought. I don't want anybody to steal my coffee maker. I'm having problems with the controls today. Our table did get messed up, didn't it? There's an outlet. There's an outlet right here. Right here. We can rotate these things. Beautiful, beautiful. Where's the plug? Plug? No, not close enough. Plug. We're doing very important business. Very, very important business. No cup, no coffee. Let's fix that. That's 3. Oh, that's it. Let's see. Okay, that was a close one. That was a close one. We almost lost our coffee forever. It's only got 9 cups of coffee in it. How does one coffee the coffee machine? Well, our coffee's gonna be safe from everyone if we keep eating it behind the bench here. How does one use coffee? A mystery for another day, apparently. Okay. A mystery for another day. We will have to figure out how coffee is used. Not a problem I thought we would be having. Crowbar, blah, 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 blah. Shrimps pack. We will go deliver the shrimps pack. And then go check up on our friendly friends. And I forgot to set the direction we're going. Okay, anyways. Let us get our reports for the day. X-Ray, Quebec, and Papa. We're going to go to Papa. Because Papa is where the aliens are anyways. The neighbors. Yep, they are down over there. And we needed to go that way. Wonder how long the door is going to be broken. I should just take the ATV. I am mildly averse to taking the ATV. This is just fun to to run through the woods. Oh, no. We haven't figured out what that thing does. Oh, I bet we could dig it out with the shovel. The thing that gave us glow-in-the-dark comic strips. And then never happened again. Probably look that one up on the wiki. Okay, we're going the right way. Kinda, we need to go that way. So how is everyone tonight? Or today, depending on time zone. Happy time zones. It was a busy week, which is why we had 2 game streams instead of a game and a dev stream this week. Lots of fun coding stuff. And by fun, I am being sarcastic. I'm definitely being sarcastic. Transformer 1. You know what? Let's go see how the Transformer 1 is doing. Oh yes, because we have to stop by our friends anyways. The neighbors, who I'm sure are definitely still using an extension cord. Definitely still using an extension cord to siphon power from here. How we doing? How we doing? There. 100%. Let's go play DoorDash. Damn hot. I take it that's a bad hot and not a good hot. We've been having unseasonably warm weather. I think we had record highs the other day, this last week. Something weird about being in Midwest US, northern Midwest, mind you, and having 88, 89 degrees, something like that. Okay. We'll leave our tribute. Hey guys, your DoorDash is here. Man, I kind of want to keep the cookies for myself. I'm gonna keep that. Oh, no. 1 cookie. I share. Give him some shrimp and a cookie. Oh. I wonder if that was their tummy growling or mine. 8 cookie. Dun, 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 dun. Summer for you right now. Ooh. Yeah, this is supposed to be mid-fall. Normally we have brisk 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Freedom units, you know. Yeah, and it has definitely not been that. Once so far, we had like low 60s. Otherwise, it's been unseasonably hot. Ooh. We do have to bring the shovel out here at some point. Yeah. Technically not summer until December. It's just starting super early. Nix. You guys got packs going on right now down by you guys, don't you? It is interesting how many, and I assume it's because of time zones, how many Australian streamers I follow. Some of them are at PAX right now. But it's interesting too because many of them are purple. I follow a interestingly large number of... Oh, uniform. I didn't want uniform. Oh well. An interestingly large amount of purple VTubers. Super far away. Ah, Melbourne's a long way. So yeah, PAX. It's like living near the Canada border and having something happen at the Mexican border. Oh, that far. I suppose Australia is huge. It's one of those things where it's like, seeing as I went the wrong way. On a very different part of the world. We have kind of that same thing here, where it's like, oh, how far is it across your state? You know, in some countries a state is, or you know, like a parish or a county, it's small. But here we have So Wisconsin's not even a huge state. It's about mid-size. And you get a big one like Texas or Alaska, of course. Or Montana. Those are the big states. It still takes a good, like, 6 hours, I think, to get from corner to corner here. Whereas, you know, at some places that's like you've already hopped across 2 country borders, right? Let's see, to get from Wisconsin to Florida, like to Disney World, that would be a long ways away. Like 26 hours, something like that. S Vita hash. Let's get that hash code, do our homework for the good doctors. Dr. Boss. Oh, my tummy is growling. B 9 C 5 8 4 5. All right, 1 5 B 9 C 5 8 4 5 5. Next we have X-ray and Quebec. New South Wales, place sits between your state, is larger than Texas and is our second smallest. Yeah, you guys got a big country down there. Okay, we've got Quebec, which is over there, and X-ray, which is also over there. Oh, hey, they weren't too bad, too mean to us. Let's go check out X-ray. SV target X-ray. Sure, found. Call all. Let's hope our little dude is a little blue is doing a good job. Worry about little blue sometimes. Oh, I hit a railing on the way down. That's always exciting. Okay, let's go. Let's cut cross country. I'm gonna save. I know it said saved, but I'm gonna save. Okay, what are we doing? 24 food. We need more food. We should go hit up that big stash of MREs that's hiding in the lake. Did we cross the lake? I think the lake is that way. Most of our country is empty desert. More like empty dessert. Hey. No? Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm gonna need to head back to base. I need some food. I think we'll take the ATV out for a ride. We haven't done that exciting stuff in a while. Base is right over there. Right over there. What? Oh, that was interesting. Apparently, Dr. Kell, me, is sick. I just coughed a little bit. I didn't see anything that popped up that said, like, I'm not feeling good or anything like that. That was the first time I've heard a cough. It was actually a little disconcerting. It's like, do I have another tab open somewhere? Do I have a tab open? That was disconcerting. That was a little disconcerting, not gonna lie. Okay, let's go grab some food. Grab an MRE or something. Chop up some. Mix it up a little bit, I suppose. Where is our lovely num 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 num? There we go. Now we're traveling light. So we can take this guy. Okay. How do we use this thing again? Spacebar, toggle brake. There's a turbo? Okay, let's see. We want to... Am I not? Am I just? What? Sit. It is empty. I don't recall emptying it. I think somebody helped us out with that task. We're going for a jog. We're going for a jog. Somebody emptied. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Raiders. Teddy. Spooky. Yes, we're having a spooky raid. Or spooky raid. Spooky Voice of the Void. I mean, no, we're having a lovely day in the valley. Definitely nothing going wrong. Definitely nothing going wrong. Definitely nothing out of sorts. Let's see. Where's my dev scene? Dev scene. Tab out of game. Welcome in, Raiders. Here we are. Spooky. Let's see. Spooky. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? What were you up to? Teddy was playing Voices of the Void. I think my auto shout out is broken. Let's do a proper shout. Oh, yeah, all caps. There we go. And let's see what we were doing. Vampire. Oh, you were doing spooky. Okay. This should tell us. There we go. Now it's fixed. Vampire the Masquerade. Wait, is that the new one or is that the old one? Is that like? Is that the old one? The old one. Nice. Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know me, just a little short introduction here. I went with the mood lighting tonight. We're going mood lighting. Get that cursor off the screen. I'm Rusty Robot Factory. Here I'm using my own little Unity project to broadcast my VTuber to the void, I guess. Tonight we're broadcasting to the void. Nice little software. Just playing around a lot in Unity. Let's see, we got some different locations, test environments, and my favorite. Look at. I'd enable some of the fun features, but we're running a game, and I don't want to oopsie. I don't want to oopsie too much. But yes, we've got the factory of the Rusty Robot Factory. I finally got it all assembled and put in here. The trailer playing right here. Don't blow up the PC. I mean, Voices of the Void isn't a super intensive program, so, and neither is the Rustyverse. The factory uses a bit of resource. I'm checking the resource meter over here. It uses a bit of resources, but it's not too bad. Not too bad. I do have it mildly optimized, and by optimized right now, that just means I have all the lights turned off. Most of the lights turned off. We can definitely de-optimize it, and it gets computer intensive or expensive. Intensive. Let's we just teleported to where we are. Teleported. There we go. Now we're hiding over here. A little broadcast environment. Oh yeah, I can play with the lights and stuff. Little broadcast environment, which where this little gremlin dude here is, with his four glowy eyes. He's the stand-in. He's my camera operator, so he's sending a nice green screen style feed over to OBS. And that's how we're able to get our VTuber to VTube. Oh, you look in the background here. We have where is it? Right. Well, we can do this better. There, we're 3D. We can point off into the distance, way over here. You can see that little test environment we were doing where I was experimenting with lighting. But yes, probably teleport back to the right spot, so I'm in the right spot for video capture. I need better hotkeys. I need better hotkeys instead of just a janky collection of all the things. I have half my keyboard. Half my keyboard is hotkeys, and I've been working on fixing that. Oh, speaking of that, there. Now you can properly hear me. I've got my lovely earpiece on. I do some 3D modeling and also playing around in here, learning Unity, and doing this fun stuff. This fun VTuber stuff. I also have a robot. Now people are like, "Oh my gosh, why didn't you lead with that one?" Right now we have just stock footage of the robot because he is under repair. And it's going to take me a large chunk of a day to get him reassembled and then testing. And I'm not looking forward to that. But I hope to do that soon so we can bring him in for some fun after dark streaming. Play some spooky games for October month. You love the robot. He's a lot of fun. He's just he's got some loose connections, I think. I think that's what the problem is. So when I'm tracking, he's started I've had to replace a couple of little servos inside of his noggin because they go past their limits or they move too fast. Last time his neck servo, the one that does the side to side, acted up. That was the last time he was in operation. It acted up, and his head flopped off. And that was a pretty strong connection I had right in here. A pretty strong connection. And anyway, so that's unfortunate. Everything will always be broken for. Well, I'm using Arduino board, and I don't have everything soldered in because he's a work in progress. He was constantly being built on, added to, improved. So one strike against it, Arduino board. More for hobby stuff, which, hobby. Also the pins were not soldered in. So there might have been some wiggling loose over time. So I'm going to reseat all the pins and try some other stuff. The code is fine, but he's been known to go past his limits at times, and that is not fine. But hopefully next week, hopefully I can work on him off stream next week, and we can get him back in action. Because that'd be nice. I miss the robot. But yes, thanks for stopping by, Teddy. If you have to run, that's cool. I don't know. Sometimes when I raid folk and they're like, go do stuff if you have to, but if you can stop by, it's like, well, no, I'm stopping by to visit. Ma'am, sir, why is there flesh on the ground? And also, why does it say eat? Okay, so that derailed me a bit. The whack-a-mole of issues never ends. It's a matter of narrowing them down to smaller issues. Yes. Some of it could just be the wear on the tear, because I used them for over a year on streams. Look at those power lines go. Look at them go. I used them for about a year on stream, so that's a lot of movement. And the circuit board is in the head, so it's constantly being jostled around when we're streaming. Well, not constantly. I do give them breaks. Look at that thing go. I think I should stop by the transformer over here and reset it. That's some power issues right there. Let's see. Yeah. No, hopefully I've got it narrowed down. I did fix up and reinforce the bracket, his neck bracket, because that did need some work. Transformer that way. That did need a little reinforcing after I switched how his neck was connected and the stepper motors instead of servos. But that opened its own can of worms up. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully next week. Hopefully next week. So running the robot is actually less intensive on this computer than running the VTuber. Because Rusty the robot has his own computer. It is ancient. It's like 14 years old now. It's an ancient 2600 i7. So yeah, it's old. It's an older code, but it still checks out. Okay, where are we? 233 E 809 FA. Okay. 233 E 809 FA. Oh, thank you for the follow. Rabid Wombat, all right. Got me a Rabid Wombat following me now. Okay, E. We're gonna set our new target to spelling Quebec. Hey, I spelled Quebec right. I know I'm blocking the code entry here, but you get the idea, right? You get the idea. Oh, we are running low on sleeps. I think we're gonna leave that transformer. I think it had enough juice. And we are going to run to Quebec. We're gonna run to Quebec. Oh boy, that is definitely. We were just talking about how far it is. How far it is to different places. And here I'm running all the way to Canada. Though I'm in Wisconsin, so Canada's not that far away. Technically, in the grand scheme of things, I suppose. I wouldn't run. And I'm an American, so I'm not sure they'd let me in at this moment anyways. Oh. Rusty, no politics, Rusty. But nope. We are just here in our lovely little valley. Checking up on all these lovely computers. Oh, Romeo not responding. Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? And why art thou not responding, Romeo? Oh, the doctor is going to be so happy we're doing all of our homework today. I hope we get praised. Praised for our good work. Okay. 16A C7618E4. Oh, that is like all of our assignments. Now we need to run to base. Get ourselves motion sickness as we fly down these stairs. Okay. Base. I think base is a long ways away too. Yeah, it's all the way over there. Country road, take me home to the base that I call home. Shoot, I messed up those lyrics. To the base that I adore. Am I dropping frames? Oh, holy moly, I am indeed dropping frames. Oh, why am I dropping frames? Rustyverse. I bet it's Rustyverse. Hold on. Let me tab out of here. You. Yeah, oh, my connection went right down the crapper. What is going on here? Thank you for letting me know. We might switch to Rusty's good. Rusty is good. Yes. Okay, are we still going? We are still dropping frames. Our internet connection just tanked. We're gonna switch to PNG here. Turn off spout put. Let's see if this makes a difference. It could be something is not. Yeah, so I dropped some frames right away at the start of the stream too. No, we are getting terrible connection. Oh my. We're gonna save. Yeah, it's not, I don't think it is anything I have running. I think it is actually my connection, which is curious because I have 500 megabit fiber. Yeah, and we're rocking 4 megabit to 8 megabit according to OBS. Okay, I might throw you on a commercial here for a little bit while I suss this out. Dun, 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 dun. Why is my bitrate terrible? Okay, you guys can't see what I'm doing, right? Yeah, you can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Speed test. It's funny how running a speed test, maybe it's a placebo effect. There we go. Maybe it's a placebo effect, but with speed test, it does feel like your ISP gets a little pop-up notification that says, hey, this guy wants his internet back, and then it resolves itself. Yeah, I'm getting 24 meg upload, which is normal. I get awesome download, but I might have to drop and restart stream quick because my internet is perfectly fine. And yet we're dropping frames like crazy here. Okay, now my bitrate is fine, but we're still dropping frames. Okay, I am going to... Oh, OBS disconnected. Okay. Okay. We're back? Are we back? Are we back? Yay! Okay. Well, that was fun. We live. Okay. Yes, OBS rebooted itself. OBS rebooted itself. That's interesting. Oh, hey. I forgot we can do OBS shenanigans when we're a VC face VTuber instead of a Rustyverse VTuber. Because I have all these hotkeys set up, like hiding up in the corner. We could play up in the corner if we wanted. Is there anything up in the corner of Voices of the Void? I don't think there is. Is there? Should we vampire bat it for the rest of the stream? Okay, but thank you all for sticking around. Oh, and I guess we just had a commercial end. Thank you all for sticking around and coming back live. I don't know what that was all about. My internet was poor. I wonder if we had to like communicate with Twitch or something. And like there was a dropped connection or something. But OBS rebooted itself after giving me a like 10,000 drop frames. So that was fun. That was fun. All right, let's reboot my dashboard here. Oh, hey, we've hit a follower goal. Cool. All right. Now we have an ad break. Sorry about that. You came back, and I didn't hit the snooze button quick enough. That's a shame. I'm going to wait just a second here. And for anybody who doesn't have the turbos, myself included, I am trying to save a little bit of money, I guess. We are. Gotta save up for some stuff. So even though it's like $12 a month, every little bit right now. Some stuff. Ad break ends in 46 seconds. Here, let's hop back down. But yeah, you know what? We got a channel trailer here somewhere. Where's the channel trailer? Let's watch some TV.
1, 2, 3.
I'm still here. In fact, I might, since I know it's not the software, let's start up Rustyverse again. Where is Rustyverse? Let's get that going again.
We're doing fine. There's nothing.
Loading up Unity here.
This is great.
Unity 6. Oh man. Now that I'm not using the VC face, which is fine. It's fine. Perfectly
This
fine.
is one of the reasons.
But now that I'm not using it as much,
Because hell yeah.
yeah, I definitely noticed the rendering quality, just the difference in the lighting and all that fun stuff. What? Thank you, anonymous people, for gifting
What are we doing?
gifting a sub to Teddy.
Zooms in.
That was
Super
very
close
kind
to
of
the
you.
camera. Hi.
12 months?
Hi guys. It's
Sir or madam
You'll be
or
okay.
whomever.
Don't worry. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Testing.
That was amazing.
Wow.
That was definitely amazing. I guess I'm gonna get my turbo back. Oh my gosh! Thank you, an anonymous gifter.
We're doing fine. There's nothing.
Yeah, that is super amazing of you. And congrats! You get a little founder badge if you want to. Let's
This
see.
is one of the reasons
I didn't celebrate it this year because Twitch had a
Hell yeah.
my
can
Twitch
still see him
dashboard had a
just
weird
fine.
scheduling
Rusty
issue,
Robot
so I didn't celebrate it
way
this
too
year.
powerful.
But I did have my affiliate anniversary. I did have an affiliate anniversary on when was it? When was that? Affiliate anniversary September 9th or 14th or something like that. And thank you again, nice, kind, anonymous gifter. Oh, thank you. I'm not even on the screen for you. Hold on. Let's get on the screen here. Let's get on the screen. Thank you. Thank you. That's very sweet. It's very sweet for the gift subs. Well, that's awesome. I gotta say this is awesome. While we're paused waiting for things to load up here again, I don't know you're a legend and a saint. Indeed. I'm not one to ask, like hit that bell and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. But no, it is definitely appreciated. It is definitely appreciated. Office. It's definitely appreciated that we can continue this little thing. The goal is that this little project would. I'm not looking to get viral or whatnot, but I do have a goal of it being self-sustaining for itself. Self-sustaining for itself. So if I do want to do upgrades for the robot or buy asset packs or something like that, that it would eventually would support itself and such. So we can buy more CRTs, because these things aren't cheap on Marketplace anymore. People don't leave them on the side of the road like they used to, because they actually fetch a nice little chunk of change on Marketplace for all the CRT collectors. So each of these is like $50 or something. That costs digital bucks, right? That costs digital bucks. Actually, I did just buy. Oh, it's not a CRT. It's not a CRT, but it is a dumb TV, LCD or whatever. But it has all the old connectors on it, including VGA. So that was so I can play old games and connect it to a VCR and then capture the VCR onto stream. And who is this anonymous? I mean, actually, no. I don't want to know who this anonymous person is, but you are definitely appreciated. You're definitely appreciated. Dang. Thank you, fine anonymous person. You're swell. And I appreciate you stopping by, and not just because You're providing the lovely viewers with subs. But you know what? Hey subs. Hey guys. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what you all get? You all get cool emotes. Scroll down, refresh your screen, and scroll down to the emotes section, and you can do cool things like chaos. Yeah. You've been wanting to get a CRT but no space for. I have a CRT. I have one here, and then I have a couple of very grungy versions of these guys in storage. Yes. So my parents had a home-based business a long time ago, and we loved these ViewSonics. This is based off of a ViewSonic. Well, there's a few different models, but yeah, I have a grungy old version of this in storage. I like the idea of CRTs and the retro nostalgia and everything. I hate the whine. I hate the CRT whine. I've always, oof, that CRT whine. Used to be a fun game they would play in like computer lab in school. Of I could identify the color, the dominant color that was on a computer in the lab. So it's like, oh, that pitch, that is, oof, that is a yellow or blue or something, and that was pretty good. Yeah, the wine is iconic. I do have. I don't think I have a picture of it handy. Oh wait, no, I'm in dev mode. Hold on. Where is since we're paused for the moment, anyways. Yes, we're paused. I had to check over here on the screen. Stream slideshow? Is that the Oh, I just scrolled past something that I need to complete. Oh no. Guys, we never rigged this up. This poor thing has been sitting. This poor thing has been sitting in limbo, ready to go. And we didn't rig it up yet. I'm gonna put it on the shelf, like right here. And it's just gonna sit. No, actually, probably this shelf over here. It's just gonna sit on the shelf. It's gonna be great. A hype chest? No way! Oh, hype train! Cool. What do we get? What do we get? Got an emote. Oh, and that means that most of you fine folk got emotes too. Oh, that is sweet. Older military, the green. Yeah, so the green. I'm trying to find my computer. Oh, here I have another fun picture. Here's 3D Rusty. Trying to find a computer. Be better off going to Blue Sky, I suppose. There we go. Here's a screenshot from my Commodore, or I should say the monitor attached to my Commodore 64, which is sitting behind me. I've played it on stream, though it's been a while. How do I not have a picture? Do I have to go on the Discord? I think I have to go on the Discord to go find a picture of the machine that is literally 6 feet behind me. Here we go. Here's an old blurry shot of my office, captured from screen. There, you can see it. There is the Commodore 64 and a lovely green CRT. You also had one? This works. This is the one I grew up with. Yeah, it still works. I've played it on screen. Yeah, I'm doing all the VTuber hand motions, and I'm not even on stream here. But yes, so this monitor right here and the one on my desk right here, this little guy, this is to scale. So this is a 17-inch monitor, and this thing's like 12 and a half or so. Yeah, this little guy right here. Oh yeah, tracking. I forget I have tracking. This little guy right on 3D space, right there. That little guy. He is indeed to scale, although I didn't model the footy. There, I didn't model the foot. There we go. Oh, yeah, now we're in first-person mode, by the way. Or pseudo VR. So this guy right here is just a little bitty beige guy. And wait, oh geez. Okay. So with full tracking, this is more like vomit mode. There we go. Over here. No, over here. Wow, this is something else. Yeah, there's our stack of monitors. And the rest of the factory. Let's just take a quick walk. Oh man. Yeah, it's definitely just like VR now. Complete with all the fun VR foibles. How do we turn? Oh no, did I forget how to turn? Okay, let's get out of VR mode. So what that does is I have a camera like right between my eyes here, and it switches to FPS or first person mode, right? So now, oh, this button. Ta-da! So now I can do the VTuber thing, or I can control it with the VTuber controls. I'm not using the mouse right now. Is hands free. See. Oh, I turned the flashlight on at some point. This is hands free. See, here's my hands. Ta-da! Fun stuff. So many fun little things, and it's just like this is what I enjoy about building all this stuff on stream. On stream, for stream. Yeah. I still need to get more used to VR because I do have a VR headset that I had picked up super cheap earlier this year. So I want to get this model into like VR chat and run around and have fun. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Okay. So here we are. The factory. Finally, lovely in Unity 6, though I do need to continue adjusting the lighting settings. We're a little dark in here. Here we are outside. Turn the sunshine off. Dim the lights. Get ready for a return to Voices of the Void. Man, no, I just wanted to sit and chat with y'all for a little bit. I super appreciate the hype. That was my first hype train. But yes, you like to play older retro games on the intended screen. Yeah. So, okay, since we got some retro folk here, what would be your opinion on? Yeah, I'm gonna adjust the lighting while we're talking. What would be your opinion on not necessarily authentic retro gaming? Because I have a number of old systems, a few old systems, not a number. I have a few old systems here, like the Commodore, an old Atari, which I probably won't play on stream. SNES. How authentic does it need to be? I know it's a range of opinions. You could play it emulated and just be like, whatever, it's old, fair game, right? Emulated, but you still have the cartridge, so gray area, yes, right? Or on the original system and capture that. Or there's a step past that where you're on the original system playing on like a CRT and you're capturing the CRT with a camera. Now, I've seen some streamers do that. I mean, I've seen a number of, I hang out in the retro category frequently, but it's like a whole range, right? It's a whole range. There's no right answer, of course. There's only preferred, your preferred environment. Yeah, but it's interesting because you can, we have the technology. We have the technology. Camera capture is interesting. You get the right refresh rate to the screen. Yes. So my camera that I use for live action Rusty, for the robot, so I don't get any screen flicker. I have it capturing at, I think, 50 hertz or 50 FPS, depending on how you want to talk about it. And, or is it 24? Ooh, either 24 or 50. So I get minimal flicker because this is 30 FPS, the stream. And so it only flickers like once every math. It's Friday night. I ain't doing math. So it only flickers every once in a while. but it's not noticeable, not super noticeable. Otherwise, yes, you definitely get the band going up. In fact, on that one, we have a camera in my lighting in the right spot here. Lock the camera. In that one photo, right here. Oh, you can't really see it as much in the photo because I was using a polarizer. When I took a video of this, you could see the banding going up. You know, a nice big chunky banding going up with the sort of match the refresh rate. Welcome in, Fruitsy. Welcome in. Fruitsy. We had a hype train. Some anonymous person was super duper generous. And we had a hype train. So we got streamers first hype train. But yes, welcome in. I was just showing the raiders and then the hypers. A little behind the scenes stuff and chatting as I was setting stuff up. Figure it was a good time to pause. Oh, and also I think it was right after my stream tanked. OBS just went. It just. I dropped like 10,000 frames for unknown reason. And my internet connection was fine. So I don't know. So we had to restart some things, but here we are, back, exciting. A cursor poking me in the arm every now and then here. Get out of here. If we were coding right now, we would definitely have restore up blessing us with the pop-up, with the tooltip of restore up. But yeah, no, I was just asking the question, and you like some older games too, Fruitsy. Just asking a question. Playing older games on stream. Yeah, I guess it would be pertaining to on stream for capture. Do you have a preference? I know some folks we know, they capture the system. Some folks use an emulator for various benefits, whether it's modding, upscaling, or whatnot. Yeah, I think Cup as a Cat does not actually capture with a camera, but they do capture their system. There's a couple of folks I like to watch. Condition Bleen has a whole setup with a bank of CRTs and some cool audio equipment, and he's actually capturing. He has a camera pointing right at it. I think he has like some. He's adjusted the refresh rate of his camera, and he has a polarizer on it. I assume has a polarizer on it, so you don't get that feature. Yes. I'm pretty sure that Cup uses the actual hardware, but then has a capture card, and that's what I've done too. I haven't pointed a camera at the system yet. I do have a polarizer, so I'll have to give that a shot, because then you don't get the glare. It doesn't do anything with the refresh rate. But yeah, there are fun steps to do all that. But yeah, I get very minimal. Oh, I think we were going back home to get some food. I do get very minimal flicker when I'm using my camera. I'm using a mirrorless, so I'm not just using a webcam. That would give you issues. That gives issues with just trying to use the webcam in like the workshop. But no, I think I've got my settings to like 50 FPS, and I did something to tweak the refresh rate. Why am I going all the way back home? I have MREs. Oh, sleeps. Maybe we were going to get some sleeps. I got all flustered. Somebody flustered me. Let's see, another streamer. Oh, and I think she heard about it through Condition Bleen. Jets. Gene Famous. She uses a CRT and a VTuber. Oh, we didn't make it. Yeah, but yeah, she uses, she plays old school games, and yes, she does use an actual CRT and not just a TV screen. She's got some kind of like old professional box. It's kind of cool. We need a box. Well, we have a box in here. And there were a couple others that I noticed. I have noticed who do point a camera at it. I can't remember because it's been a while since I've watched them. I don't know. I don't know if they're still streaming. Hopefully. But yeah, I've seen a few people who do point the TV right at it, or point the camera right at the TV. Tons of retro stuff. They love the hardware stuff. I do too. Like a love-hate relationship kind of though. Let's do 3 drives. Let's be overachievers here. Wait, what? Oh, we have 2 books. Oh, almost gave me a heart attack. Almost. There we go. Almost gave me a heart attack. Oh, I love old stuff. I am moderately proficient at the repairing of old stuff. Because electronics can be hit or miss for me. For instance, the Commodore, when I dug that out of storage, I mean, it had just been, I was impressed. Not with myself, with the Commodore. It had been sitting out in the open. I think there was a piece of cloth over the keyboard just to kind of keep the dust out of the keyboard. But it had been sitting for like 15 years in the attic, in an old farmhouse, bone dry farmhouse, I guess. So there's no moisture or anything like that in that part of the farmhouse, unfortunately. But yeah, it did boot right up. I did want to try to see if it would even work, and it did. It started right up. The main box did, and then we got to get some sleep. But yes, it did start right up. But even when those systems were in their prime, the power brick was known to fail, and then take a bunch of the main board with it. So you don't want to use the toilet. Toilet's good for you. Why are you too good for toilet? And somebody's trying to break in. Did you hear that? Somebody trying to break into my house. You are hearing that, right? But yes, so see, we haven't had. Oh boy, where are we supposed to do in this one? Pillars. Oh gosh, what the? Wait, hey, we get to drown. Fun fact: you lose half your sleep when you fail a dream. Okay. Let's try that again. Oh no. Is audio not capturing? Has the audio been capturing at all? I'm assuming you can hear me because, yeah. Okay, let's all tap out of that. Oh no. We've been in dev this whole time. I never switched it back over to the game capture. Bam. I'm gonna blame OBS. Yeah, I was like, where's Voices of the Void in my lineup here? Are we meant to be hearing Rusty? Yep. So one thing I do have in dev, and I stole this from Boom. When I hit the mute button on my touch portal, aka Stream Deck like device, it pops up a muted button. Or yeah, I stole that from Boom. Boom has great ideas. But we wanted to be over here. That's funny. That is funny. Well, anyways, yes, somebody was banging on the facility here. You know, we're gonna save again just because. You know what this means? Oh, you know what this means? We're gonna go check the basement. We're gonna get... Now you can hear, right? You can hear the doors opening and closing. I see now that Voices of the Void is in the little OBS lineup on this screen over here. Yeah, okay. We're gonna check the basement. I bet we are missing one slab of beef. We're gonna be missing one slab of... Oh. I don't recall that being right there. No? Oh, that is... We are not missing a slab of beef. That is curious. Welcome in, Malform. That is very curious. Okay. So whoever was trying to get into the base must not have been successful. Okay, I do have to find out where the heck is my Roomba. Where the heck is my Roomba? Put air tags on it. I think we have like a geotag kind of system. Okay. So who was banging on the base? The Roomba quit. I mean, fair. We're pretty filthy here. We'd be less filthy if the Roomba did their job. I'm sorry, Roomba. Legally distinct. Also, we have to figure out how to get the coffee machine. This can be placed on a coffee machine to make coffee. Wait, do I actually have to buy cups to go on the coffee? Dr. Nix. Hello, everybody. Hey, Dr. Nix. All right, that was my poor Simpsons impression. Okay. Door. Okay, I think there were cups in here. We got empty beer bottles. I mean, those will hold coffee, right? Those will hold coffee. Do I have any cup? Let's go make coffee. Welcome in, Raptor. Wow, this is a hoppin' joint here on this Friday night. Normally, Friday nights seem like they're quieter. Still get some folks hopping by. 50 plus. Did I have 50 yeah. Yeah, normally it's a little bit quieter on Friday nights just because I think a lot of people, you know, it's a Friday night, people are done with their work week. A lot of you guys stream. You gonna eat the coffee machine? I should. Welcome in. You know, I think a lot of people I know also stream, but also there are a lot of people out there. Friday night, maybe people have got stuff to do. Why do I keep eating stuff? Oh, look at that. Look at us. Which one's Crouch? Nope, that's Ragdoll. That's not Crouch. This is Crouch. Look at that. We can do better than that. We can take a picture. Gonna eat the coffee machine. Okay. So. Oh. It said put on the coffee machine. I don't think they mean literally. Do I feed the coffee machine? It did. I think I just need to be holding the coffee, maybe. Here, let's eat this over here. Oh. We have coffee. We have coffee. It did. We get multiple gulps of coffee. like 2 of them. And then we can reuse the cup. We can reuse the cup. Yeah, that was nice coffee pot. That just like, boom, that just cranked it right out. It just needed the thing. You're gonna throw fans from Oregon, that's why I'm here. Oh, well, we're still glad you're here, Slime. We're still glad you're here. Fruity. Oh, fruity. I mean, you can always bring them by. There's plenty of room in the facility. Look, we even have like 1, 2, 3 chair, four chairs. Did we always have 4 chairs? We have multiple chairs if people want to sit. Otherwise, look at this dance floor. Look at all the room for activities. Joining me with a coffee. This is going to be great. You know, I finally ponied up and bought the coffee machine. And it was super effective. We don't need to sleep ever again. As long as I keep this stocked up. We don't need to sleep ever again. Which is good because this game does not like to let you sleep. Is it okay if I bring my temp part? I mean, Fruitsy. Not only is there no judgment, there's no capacity limit, and there's no dress code. Does it have a disco ball? I do need to buy a lamp, which is like a boring disco ball, I suppose. What, the disc box? Wait, is the disc box seriously like a little CD tower? What? It looks like one of those little plastic spindles, those little CD spindles. A lamp is an unfunky disco ball. Okay. Where is decor? Okay, this is a misnomer. It says clocks. Clocks implies you're buying more than one at a time. 9's a company, 10's a crowd. Yeah, no dress code. I'm wearing 100 shirts at once. Go for it. As the kids say. We got curtains. We can funky this place up a bit. We got a funky vase. A vase with feet. Soccer ball. We have pot plant. Which I assume is a plant for a pot. See, there's pot empty. And then there's pot plant, which I assume is a potted plant and not a... Which I assume is not, in fact, yes. Oh man, it comes in all shapes and sizes, though. That's some good stuff. Among Us vase. It is, a vase with feet, is what it says. Hold on. Come on, tracking. There it is. A vase with feet. Oh man, 3D tracking is awesome. 9's company, 10's a crowd. Soccer ball. I mean, a soccer ball is just a disco ball that doesn't glow, right? Rug. Okay, we can tidy this place up a little bit. I know you can get a TV. So I can just have it playing my channel trailer over and over again. That'd be good. This rug looks suspiciously like a brassiere. Spotlight. Wait, a head? A spotlight for my head? How does that even work? Disco ball, matte finish. There you go. Non-reflective disco ball. Spotlight on a metal tripod can be turned on and off, moved up and down, lights up a huge area. I want this right from my base. We can afford that too. Ooh, hey, we can buy action figures. Sweden man, it says real, no fake. Oh no, this is like some Timo phrasing here. Cool Funi Sweden man, real, no fake. We're on some AliExpress. No, we're not even AliExpress. This is Temu, for sure. Hey guys. Oh, might not have a disco ball. We can have a rave. We can have a rave. That's a good price too, because I don't think these run out of energy. We got some checkerboard textured pictures. What? This is a basketball hoop. Another fun activity. Oh man, we're just like burning through time here. That's okay. Chroma key. We can be a streamer. We can earn some side money being a streamer here. Desk lamp. Ooh, holy smokes, that's expensive. That's a lot of stuff. We can buy a mannequin. Where are they coming from? The glow stick is basically a vertical based disco ball. It is. Passive income. I mean, we can buy a streamer. We got a crappy office chair over here. We got camera. Okay, nobody steal this idea, but I think it'd be funny to be a streamer from within Voices of the Void. I think it could be done. I think it could be done. Because you can have a TV. Oh, cool, funny party demon. I did hear that she was in here. I did hear that Minerva was in here. Oh, and we got Vine Sauce. We got Vine Sauce, but we got cool, funny party demon. Minerva Award plush. Nice. 69 points. Nice. Steal Rusty's idea. Yeah. Yeah. You're saying you want a VTuber with capture software being voice of voice, and midway through Fortnite you deal with the yeah. Okay, we buy a globe. Okay, there's a lot of stuff on the radar. What's going on over here? Nothing. Just some stuff at the end of my... Yeah, just every now and then things happen and you have to sort them out before continuing stream. I mean, that sounds exactly like streaming, right? Right? Probably it was just the wind. It's just the wind. I do wonder where all my friends are though. We do have a friend spawn right there. But did they get lost in the... Must got lost in the woods. They must got lost in the woods. There's Space Ghost. Yeah, so what you can do is we have cameras. For instance, this is the one by our garage door pointing out at the bridge. But what if we just point the camera at ourselves? There's our tower, a radio tower. Why is it blinking? Yeah. So what if we just point it at ourselves? Okay. Oh wow, we should probably do our job here a little bit. I got all excited with all these fun stream ideas. Don't worry about the mannequin foreshadowing. Yeah, none of them are hanging out at uniform anymore. Yeah, none of them. We were just way over here where they were having a big old party. They were having a rave. And yeah, they're not over there anymore. And we only have one or two of our friends stop by. For a while we were having 3 friends stop by. Now we're down to like 1 or 2. So I do worry about my mannequin friends. Fred hangs out with us though. Fred's good people. Oh, are we hungry? Yeah, we're hungry. Fred's good people. Oop, too far, too far, too far. Is that my stomach? I think that is my in-game stomach. I unfortunately had McDonald's in real life stomach and was sorely disappointed with shrinkflation. The burger patty was thinner than the pickles. Yes, the burger patty. Oh, jeez. Wait, found you. Meatskita. There we go. Yeah, the burger patty was thinner than the pickles that were on there. Okay. Data tape. Ooh, we are low on data tapes. Bam. How we doing over here? Finished. Asteroid. Cool. Let's do the old technology shuffle-roo. But you in here. You. Start process. You grab. Oh, fun thing about this, if you haven't seen Voice of the Void before. Oh, that was us. We're hungry. Yeah, the sauce, the same as Big Mac sauce. I never need McDonald's again. I mean, it is just Thousand Island, right? Thousand Island with a little bit of extra mayo. Let's take a little nibble here. So, Voice of the Void for grabbing stuff is fun. See, we're grabbing it now. Oops. And smashing it. You can bring it closer and spin it around. Like a little cool tape drive. Look at that thing. That's pretty cool. And then it sockets into the things. Must be good. Homemade Big Mac. Yeah. No, and beef is a little pricey. But I do feel like hamburgers. Should do some grilling this weekend since the weather's been so nice lately. Oh. Guys, I think Matt Damon's stuck on this asteroid. I think poor Matt Damon's stuck on this asteroid. We should send this to headquarters. Oh man, we need to order more data tapes. I think I have one hiding down here. Otherwise, we can't do our job. What's our gerb? Oh my goodness. Oh, the power is down. Okay. Nice job. You got the report. Seems fine. Good job. We got 2 good jobs. 2 good jobs. Wind sound. Wind sound was it? Oh, wait. Where's minor inconvenience? Hold on. Okay. This was a fake email. The one where they jury-rigged our front door. Look at that. Fake email. This is fraud prevention. This is the thing we have to do at work. Does it look suspicious? Ooh, well done, pal. Thank you, Dr. Ken. Hey, we haven't heard from Dr. Anna in a while. She's way down here. Okay, we need 3 signals and these guys. Okay. Hey, those are all fairly close to base, too. We have pity points. Okay. Wow, we are hungry. We're burning through that food. Did we catch a tapeworm in space? In space, not space. Okay, that's done downloading already somehow. Wait, did we send this one over already? Masala fries. Am I eating for 2 now? Ooh, no. Oh, no. Did I get space preggers? I might have gotten space preggers. Wait, is this a asteroid 1? Planet 1. Okay, so it's not a duplicate. We just downloaded it that fast. That's impressive. That is impressive. Oh no, I hope it's just a tapeworm. Yeah, I hope I didn't get space preggers. Okay, well, maybe we just need more oranges. Maybe we just need more oranges. And a cold shower. Didn't even buy me dinner. Rude. Rude. You're gonna give me space preggers, you gotta buy me dinner first. I mean, allegedly, we have cat aliens. Or cat people aliens. So, I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse. Oh, on the floor. I wanted them up here. And now, cooking, bachelor style. We'll now prepare oranges. Bon appetit. We have prepared oranges. Space Cowboys. I mean, they might be. I'm down. You know. Catfolk is catfolk, right? If anime and the internet has told me anything, that catfolk are premier waifu material. You know, I bet our Roomba's like stuck in here under the bed somewhere. Ta-da! We have found the Roomba. It is indeed stuck under the bed. Get over here. Cleaning up our filthy apartment. Just like a real Roomba, it gets stuck under the bed. Cat boys scare you? I suppose they can be. They can have their own problems, right? Like not using the litter box. Yes, we have the Roomba. We have the Roomba because we're very busy with our job and we cannot afford to something. Oranges. Oh, I just caught that. Thank you. That is gold star. Gold star for malform. Oranges. I've prepared them. I should write the recipe down. I have a recipe book. Should probably use it. We need a grill. There is a picnic spot. there's a picnic spot. So I think we can actually use a grill. Ooh, fruitsy. I like the sparkle stars. Okay, we can make potato. We make potato with raw potato, grill, and a knife. Put potato on a grill, and why would we need a grill? We have a perfectly working microwave. I need one of those 1960s microwave cookbooks. Fish grill knife. This grill seems very important. Maybe we should purchase a grill. Pizza looks like too much work. We have an oven. We could make bread. I don't know what bread mold is. We have to order these ingredients, maybe? Maybe we have to order these ingredients. See, there's our oven. Crouch. Burger. I shall eat the burger. This just means that I did not yet open the oven. Microwave just makes food bigger. Bam. No, not you. Not you. You get back there. I want to eat this guy. How do I eat? Eat? Nope, that was not eat. I forget the eat button. There we go. Ding! Microwave Florange. It's not done yet. Okay, let's see. We can set the timer. There we go. The soothing sound. Oh, it's too far in the back. Just like a real microwave. It's too far in the back. It's not doing the spinny. Macrowave. Yeah, why can't you just... Yeah. No, it's still an orange slice. Shut door. I do have this though. Like that, a raw unusual shrimp. The lovely cat aliens left us a present. Yeah, they left us a present one day. I think it's after we gave them enough cookies, because you know I can has cookie, and shrimps. Wonder if you can get spray cans so you can finish the murals. Man, that coffee's really doing us wonders too. Is it daytime yet? I don't want to go outside in the dark. Oh, we do have to go outside in the dark. The tower's down. Did we... Signal data deleted. Oh, I think we forgot a step. Shrimp. Yeah, blue shrimp. It's some very deep sea. The deep sea of space. No? No? Let's go find some signals in outer space. Oh, ta-da! Screenshotting this UI because I was thinking about something like slime. Ooh, like this UI. There's also this. Well, that UI is fun. This, the bane and joy of my existence. So, one of the things I want to do... Did I post it? Yeah, I posted it in the Discord a while back. Like 2 weeks ago. when I picked up an old school engraver, a pantograph engraver. So what this is used for is the kind that makes like little signs like this, or like employees only or something like that. Now, these look painted because there's like crackle right there. So these look painted on, but they could definitely be engraved. And I have this kind of material, the, you know, like the fake walnut wood grain, and I have a font set for it. So I can throw the text I want in there and then engrave it in actual plastic. I did my I finally got my logo too. I did that. And some little testing. The wife says that since I have yet another machine in my workshop, that I actually need to do something with this for the, you know, for the family. So I have to like make the kids' names or something. Ooh, wait, get back here, get back here, get back here. It's like, you know, if you're gonna get another machine, that machine has to have a purpose for all of us. So yeah, I'm gonna be making little plaques for the kids or something. I'll make them both signs that say number 1 kid. How about that? Number 1 child. I'll just give it to both of them. Good enough. The remote controlling robots. So the current example is Pip-Boy from Fallout. Yes, excellent, excellent. I always thought a Pip-Boy would be super cool. I know people have made them. Okay, we need... Uh-oh, what is... You read this really good Gordon. Ooh! You have triggered a bonus, yes, you have triggered a bonus Wisco fact. Gorton engravers, pantograph engravers, were made in Racine, Wisconsin. Yeah. So a pantograph engraver, what a pantograph is for copying things. So you can use them for drawing too. It's basically just a little device where you can, you know, scale up and down. That's essentially what it's for. Yeah, there you go, Wisco fact. So where you can scale things up and down and copy them. Paying the fact tax. All right. So, yeah, so a pantograph engrave. You know what? We can tab over here. Since I talked about it, let's go to the dev. Maybe I'll remember to do the audio the right way this time. Hey, where are you? Where are you? Oh, geez. Oh, I hope I didn't just lose everything. That'd have been unfortunate. Okay, still here. Good. Voice of the Void is playing unkindly with full screen. Okay. Well, Racine, Wisconsin. Yes, Racine, Wisconsin. That's where we were. That's where we were. I've been to Racine. Okay, so... Ta-da! This was a test. And I had the settings a little wrong, so it's a little wonky. But yeah, and this is my desk behind here. It's not actually beautiful cherry wood. But yeah, so this is engraved into some plastic for sign making material. Racine, Wisconsin says the old placard. Yes. So I have... I don't think I have a picture of the machine on here, do I? Maybe in the Discord. Let me check the Discord real quick for fun. I mean, everything's for fun. So, the Rusty off topic. No. Rusty Gallery? Yes. Open link. Ta-da! So this is not a Gorton engraver. This is one just for making little signs. I'm making a sign here that says caution. Yeah, I picked this up off a marketplace like super cheap because they are completely obsolete. You can use CNC, a computer controlled little engraver milled kind of thing. It's so much quicker. But this is fun. And I got a pile of material with it for these little signs and stuff. Piles of it, like more than I will ever use. But But yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun. You know what? While we're here, let's throw out an invite code. Invite people. We like people. I know some of you fine folk are already members of the Discord. Bam. Phenolic. Yes. Yes. Very cool. And also wear a respirator or use a dust collector, because you're essentially, when you're using this little engraver, you're making extremely tiny chunks of plastic at a high rate of speed. I think it spins at like 10,000 RPM. I looked it up. So not like a modern router, a little bit slower. We are building a cool community. Yes, we got a lot of cool people in there. Little letter tiles. Yes. Yes, I have 3 sets of the little brass tiles. Oh, where'd the Discord go? You'll have to go on the Discord. It's under Rusty Gallery. I do have 3 different sizes, but then a cool thing is I 3D printed my logo and I traced it. So it's very, very roundabout way of doing it, I suppose. But I do have a little CNC milling machine, so I can cut out the plastic that way, or I can do it the cool old way, which takes some coordination because you're moving the stylus, the tracer, with one hand, and then you're controlling whether the cutter's cutting or not with the other. So it's like up, move thing, down, up, move thing, up, move thing, down. It's interesting. And also, I have a larger pantograph, one that's actually used for milling, but it's in storage until I get a workshop built, because it will not fit in the basement. Well, it will. It's just heavy as hell and will not go down the stairs. Can it italicize? I mean, technically, you can offset the scale so that in like let's say in X, you could do half size, and then Y you could do like 0.6, and it would like skew it. Or you can get the font, the letter set that would do italics or any old font. I have the basic one because this one was owned by, it says on the name tag, University of Stevens Point in Wisconsin. I think the guy that I bought it from the college a long time ago, because some of the paperwork says from like the 70s. And it runs just fine. I cleaned up the motor a little bit and it cuts away. It's pretty cool. Oh, what were we even doing? Downloading, doing this. Oh, I am gonna have to cut stream pretty soon. Is it light out? Light enough. We're gonna go climb ourselves a radio tower, take in the view, get jump scared as soon as we go through here. No? Oh, well, lucky us. I think we're gonna take in the view, hit that save button. Oh, we can watch the sunrise. Watch the sunrise. Oh. And the sun just stopped rising, apparently. But yeah, some machines will yes, there are actually 3 points where you adjust the scale on my pantograph. So you have to make sure they're all the same spot. So yeah, I have this little pantograph for doing signs, and I think like trophies. Yep, it is definitely, bam. It is all fine. It's all fine. Folks. We are all fine. It says so. Yeah, it said so. We're all fine. Okay, where's the sunrise? Where's the sunrise? This one? There it is. There we go. Let's watch the sunrise. But yeah, no, it's a fun machine. One of the ideas I had for it is I have another one of these CNC boards for the Arduino and some stepper motors, or hooked up to a 3D printer, so that when the 3D printer axes are moving around, it's moving the little stylus around, because you just need X and Y. Well, and then a Z, I suppose. You do need Z for moving the cutter up and down. But yeah. 3. Let's get a good shot here. Beautiful, beautiful. Do we have the flash on? Our delivery drone's coming. Because the tower's working. Where's the base? Base, where are you? Base, 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 base. There it is. There's a drone. You can see it. You can see it right there between the bars. Bye. You get hands dirty with the CNC at the makerspace. It's a big one. Ooh, nice, nice. Yeah, sadly, I'm just far enough away from makerspaces. I mean, it'd be usable, but at the same time, I not bragging. It took me years to build it up, but I have a decent workshop, which I've shown on stream once or twice, or 3 or 4 times. And right now, I just need time. I just need a little more free time to go play in it. And winter's coming here in my hemisphere, so yeah, no yard work because we'll be buried in snow, ideally. This thing missed about rural living. Oh, I read that backwards. Tons of space to make messes. Yes, yes, but far away from some of the fun stuff of the cities. But yeah, no, I hope to have a shed garage type thing built in the next year or two, so I can have bigger toys. Right now, my workshop is in my basement, which is great for staying warm or cool. But I can't get the big toys, like this machine I have in storage that weighs like 1,300 pounds. Yeah. Not getting that down the stairs. Not with me or the stairs being in one piece at least. But yeah, no, it's fun stuff. And that's one of my problems. Oh man, we were in dev again. Oh well, you didn't get the audio, but there wasn't a whole lot of audio there, aside from me. Need bigger basement with industrial elevator. Yes. A walkout basement would be nice. We do not have a walkout basement. Otherwise, I could just wheel the heavy stuff in without the wife noticing. She would just be like, "Did you have this much junk in here before?" Oh, you have a fiber laser. Sweet. Yeah. I've been to a few nice maker spaces as I moved around the state over the last, couple decades. Love maker spaces. It's an awesome idea. Awesome idea. And if I were closer to one, I would use one, if nothing else, for the camaraderie. Right now, it's a little bit of a hike. I suppose I could still pop in every now and then just for camaraderie. Fiber laser, though. Gift a friend a block of aluminum with the band's initials. Sweet. Sweet. All right. I think this is a lovely place to call the stream. We watched the sunrise. We forgot, even though we said we were going to, we forgot to switch the audio over. That's why it kept complaining. That's why I think might be why it kept when I would tab out of the software, it would give me issues. No, I do enjoy. I should post more of my crafty stuff in the Discord. But yeah, I like doing some woodworking, some metalworking when I get my hands on some metal. It's nice hanging with folks of different backgrounds, anywhere, engineering, trade, work, art. Yeah, in a casual environment, You're not interrupting someone at work. You're not at work yourself. You get to hang out in a casual environment. And if, in general, I found that if you're at a maker space, you're a little bit more chill about it. I went to a woodworkers guild meeting, kind of like open meeting kind of thing. And I was the youngest fella there. And too many people chatted with me. There are a lot of people there. Not too many people chatted with me. So that was a little off-putting, I gotta say. But makerspaces, friendly folk. And you go on find your local makerspace, however local that may be, and go on like open tour night or whatever they call it, go on open tour night, and yeah, you get the little tour, you chat with the folk who are there, because there's probably going to be more folk there once a month or however often they do it. And then yeah, you get to just talk shop, whether you're into crafts, 3D printing, check out their cool stuff. It's like, do I have a welder in my basement? No. Do I know people with welders? Yes. Does Makerspace have welders? Double yes. So, can only fit so many tools in my basement. I don't do a lot of welding right now anyways, but all right. Welding was just the example. Let's see. Well, there are a number of fine folk online tonight. Welders, routers, spray booths. Yeah, see? Some of that stuff, it's like, what if it's a thing you want to use for a project? You get the whole big project, but it's like, you don't have the space for X, Y, or Z, or you live in an apartment. Also, that makes it really hard to, do stuff. When I lived in an apartment, definitely, I think makerspaces were like just becoming a thing way back in like college days. It's like, oh, why couldn't they have had these 2 years earlier when I was in, art labs and stuff, and I just needed that other machine or that other resource. Yeah, and people are more, at least my experience, people are willing to share their knowledge, scrap in, show you how to do some of that stuff. I grew up in kind of like a repair shop, so I know. I tested out of tech ed in high school because they're like, Rusty, you kind of do this for a living for your family stuff. We don't need to teach you how to use a welder. So it's kind of funny like that. But yeah, there's definitely, if you can borrow stuff that the lab has and somebody's there to show you how to use it, and sometimes they get stuff donated that's like, the good stuff, not the hobby grade stuff. That's even better. All right, we are going to go raid Dead Sun Prime. There's that. Or you can use cool emotes and stuff, because dang, we had that super awesome person who anonymously gifted a whole bunch of stuff, and that was amazing. I would thank them if they weren't anonymous. Well, I mean, I can thank them anyways. But Malform, yeah, if you ever want to chat in the Discord or whatnot, just hit me up. Partners artist didn't have business cards. But she has tons of pretty scrap paper, so you just laser to make a rubber stamp. Nice. Game looks cool. So, Voices of the Void is on itch.io, and it's free. You can just, if you can see in the corner, you can be a fine patron and throw a couple bucks their way. But yes, we are going to go raid Dead Sun Prime, who also does cool VTuber shenanigans, and is also part of the Discord. VTuber shenanigans, like building their own levels in Unreal and 3D modeling and all that fun stuff. So we're going to go say hi. Thank you all for stopping by.